Hey there, my scrappy friends. I'm back today with this final piece of this mega project, the summer project that I've been doing in my traveler's journal. So, what happened was that I had so many pictures left, and I had a couple of pages left in my notebook, but I kind of refused to start another notebook just to use the first few pages and then, have it there. So I decided to create this trifold in my last page and just put as many pictures as I could in it. And I have to say the truth, I made a mistake because I had originally printed some of these pictures to put in my memory keeping book, the Create 365 memory keeping book that I have. And I forgot to put them in there. So I ended up with a lot of pictures, and I have to admit, I hate throwing pictures away. Sometimes when I print by mistake, I can give them to my daughter. She does a bit of scrapbooking every now and again. So she does enjoy having the pictures, but these pictures, I just couldn't give them to her because she wouldn't really be interested in pictures of houses, which I absolutely loved taking of. So I decided to just try and put them in my traveler's notebook, risking the layout looking too picture heavy. But I really don't mind because at the end of the day, this project, I do it as a memory keeping. So I really don't mind in the future when I look back, I can actually see a lot of photos and be reminded of the lovely time that we had in this place. So these were a couple of days that we took daily trips. We were staying in a place, but on one day we drove up to Comillas, and on another day we drove up to another place called Dianes. And these places were like an hour's drive away. It's something that we like doing whenever we go somewhere, and you know, perhaps it takes us over 5 hours to get there. We do like to do these day trips, then like shorter day trips to get to know the area a little bit better and make the most of the trip. So these two places were just amazing. I fell in love with Comillas, I have to say. If I had to retire by the sea anywhere, it would be here because it's just amazing. It's a really nice place to be in. And this place was filled with these awesome looking houses, very peculiar looking houses. So I took quite a lot of pictures of these houses, and yeah, I wanted to kind of integrate them in my project. So I started sticking. At one point, I got stuck, and my solution to when I get stuck when I'm doing scrapbooking is to start sticking, to start making like really fast decisions. Now, I know this might not work for everyone, and it's a bit weird actually because I don't stop to think about it so much. It's kind of my solution, I have to say. I find it easier to just start sticking and then everything kind of falls in place. And as you can see, I use some pattern paper to create this trifold, and it has allowed me to put so many pictures in such a limited amount of space. Then at the back, what I did was, you can see I have a map. I got that map from a restaurant that we went to eat one day, and it's a map of the area where we were staying, and I wanted to integrate it in my notebook. I didn't really like that floral pattern in the notebook itself, in the cover, so I wanted to cover it anyway. I was going to use pattern paper, but I found this map. I folded it to be exactly the same size as the traveler's notebook, and I included it in my project. Now, the ideal thing would be opening the map and actually drawing and finding out all the places that we went in this holiday. I'll do that with the help of my husband because I can't really do that on my own, I think. I barely remember where we were. But yeah, it's cool to have a map integrated into the project. And here I am decorating part of it, the part that wasn't really interesting for me. And I'm going to continue adding photos on the map itself. In these parts where I add pattern paper, I use them as a background for a few more pictures, and I think it just made the project look so complete at the end. So this is going to be the final process video for this project, but I will do a flip through in the next video to kind of show you the whole thing, how I put it together, and I'll talk about it as well. So as you can see, I'm just backing some pictures, and the decoration of the layout is going to be so simple because it's so photo heavy. I didn't really have a lot of space for it to embellish, and I just embellish with a few stickers. I use a few of these cutouts from this paper that I am using to back up my picture, and it's just so very simple. I didn't even have space for it to journal, and the fact that I combined the photos of the 2 trips that we did, I will have to kind of go over it again and add the names of the places that are in the pictures, because otherwise, if I look back at this book in a few years' time, I will not know whether one of the places was Comillas, one of the places was Llanes. So I'm going to try and go back and, pencil it in and make it very clear where we took the pictures. And here I am just using part of the cutout sheet and creating a mini embellishment. And that's all I have to say about this today. I'm just going to leave you with the video for now, because you'll see me fiddling about with stickers here and there and adding embellishments. I work pretty quick. I don't really take a lot of time thinking about what I'm doing, because I just enjoy the process. And then when I look at the finished product and I like it, I think that's the best way that I kind of scrapbook. And very soon I'm gonna come back with you with a haul from Blitzy. Blitzy's having this amazing sale. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I received an email a few weeks ago that they were having this moving sale, but the sale items weren't so good at the time, and now I think that they've lowered down the prices because they want to get rid of the stuff. And I bought a few things which are just amazing for the price that I got them for. And I'm really excited to get my package, and I hope it doesn't get stopped in the tax thingy that, it might get stuck in the post here. And yeah, that's it from me for today, and I'll be back very soon with the flip through of this book. See you later. Bye.